Well, hello everybody, and welcome back to Wales, where it won't surprise you to know that it is still raining. So I am coming towards the end of my week here now. So I've travelled down through Wales. I'm sort of in southern Wales now, in Pembrokeshire, just down onto the coast. Again, as I said, the weather isn't fantastic, but having looked through my second photo view guidebook, I'd highly recommend these. They are absolutely brilliant for a trip if you're somewhere that you don't know at all, which I am. So I'm going into some ancient woodland, which is very exciting. So woodland photography, I feel like, is where my photography journey really started, and I've still got a real passion for that. So I'm going to head into the woodland. No expectation, but polar eyes are on, and hopefully if it will stop raining, it's stopping a little bit, we'll get some vivid green colour, because there's lots of gnarled and twisted ancient trees covered in moss from what I can see in the guidebook. So we'll head in there and we'll see what we can find. Okay, I think I found the right place. It was just a little bit harder to find than it said in the guidebook, but apart from that, I'm here. I'm slightly wet, slightly hot, but it's on quite uneven terrain, this woodland. So what I found is a really nice, characterful looking tree, lots of branches spreading out in different directions, with nice moss on the trunk and the branches, and the light's just coming down from the top right hand corner there. So I've zoomed in a little bit. I've zoomed into 35mm. I've actually got my kit lens on now. I might try my prime actually, as I've got that. It might come out a little bit sharper. But the branches spreading out to the different frames. So yeah, really nice sort of majestic looking image. So hope that's the first one of a few that I'll find as I now make my way through, which I think is the right place. So yeah, hope you'll enjoy this one. Right, I've just didn't stumble down the hill, I've just come down the hill and come across really what I've been looking for, which is a really sort of mystical whole scene in the woodland. My mistake, I think my habit is often to just pick out individual trees. I'm trying to look at a whole scene here. Now, the difficulty you have in a woodland like this is separation. And what I mean by separation is, in an image, being able to see that there's some distance between what's maybe at the front and what's towards the back. And usually woodland like this, most of the photographs you'll see have got some kind of mist or fog, or if there's quite heavy rain, that can give you that kind of effect. And it just means sort of between these different trees you would see a bit of a barrier, if you like, a bit of distance. So I haven't got that, but I'm making the best of what we do have. So this particular tree down here, I think I found a nice composition of the branches sort of spreading out towards the lens, almost like it's giving you a big hug. So I think that looks quite nice. And then I'm going to move further around and try and delicately put together a whole scene, looking at how all the different branches and everything are working together. So yeah, we'll get to that now. Okay, so I've just popped you inside the camera for this one. Slight change of plan. I couldn't get the composition to work with the two branches splaying out towards the camera. Basically, I can't get my tripod high enough so that you can't see any sky in the background, because when you're taking woodland photos, those bright patches of white sky can be really distracting. So I've abandoned that one. But I did notice as I was walking down this lovely row of little ferns on this mossy branch from the tree. So I've zoomed in at about 70mm. I've got high ISO at about 1000 because I've got a polarizer on, and it's a little bit breezy, although the breeze has dropped a little bit, so I might be able to get away now with a slightly lower ISO so I don't get too much noise. but I just think they look lovely in uniform, nice and peaceful, and just chilling out on that branch. So hopefully you'll enjoy that photo, and I will just keep moving through. As I say, the next challenge is to try and get a whole scene with several trees in, so I'll try and set that up and talk you through that in a minute. Okay, I think I found it. So just moved a little bit further through, and I found, it's 4 trees in total. There's 3 sort of stood together, and then there's one a little bit further off, taking it off into the distance. I just need to think about my focusing, whether I need to stack it or not. But it's nice. The conditions aren't great. I imagine some softer evening light might look really nice on it, and some mist further off into the distance. But you do get quite a nice little tangle of branches, which I don't think is a bad thing. Gives a nice idea of just how complicated and ancient and twisted the woodland is. So yeah, I think it looks really nice. I feel like I've taken shots like this before. I don't think it's anything special. I still haven't ever got one of those really special sort of Nigel Danson-esque woodland images, but it's just about having conditions, and I can only come here this week, so I've just got to the hand that I've been dealt. This will probably be the last image because my battery's running low on the camera, my battery's low on my drone, my battery's run out on the gimbal. I really need to come up with better charging solutions when I'm camping and I'm away from home, so that is a focused target for the future. So thank you for tuning in, just a short one, and I'll catch up with you again soon.